Okay, I'm just checking the 4chan porn subreddit just to see what the top sexy black woman is. Hey guys, would you like to hear about my really interesting trip to Coventry? So I basically have I have 3 criticisms. No, well, I guess the third criticism is kind of
Wait, is that Lavender Brown?
No, sorry, that's not Lavender Brown. It's just an unrelated person.
Well, why did you put this girl in the chat then?
I was saying she should have been the one who played Lavender Brown.
Hang on, let's have a look.
Oh, so you went on 4chan and black girl.
Yeah. Because I thought, like, because the way I look at it, okay, this is my logic, okay. Ron Weasley would probably go on 4chan. So I was thinking to myself, like, like he seems like the kind of guy he would. So I was like, what kind of black woman does 4chan think is hot? And the answer is that kind of black woman. So
yeah,
there you go.
Probably a porn star, probably.
Yes, well-adjusted 4chan. Anyway, I don't know if that's getting included. Is that included, Luke? Tell me
absolutely.
now.
Anytime we talk about porn, it gets included.
Okay, great. Anyway, so...
hey, you're the one posting porn in the chat. I hope she's a porn star, but otherwise we've offended her.
No, don't worry.
Mysterious black girl who looks kind of like Lavender Brown, but not really.
Yeah, I think it's always porn on 4chan. Anyway,
right.
So basically, my Coventry trip. 3 issues. 1, the bus drivers are very mean. And I don't know if this is just. I don't know if like I feel like this is quite unique to Coventry. And it's really 2 things. Well,
did
first
they hear your girl's accent?
Well,
thank you,
no, not
thank
really.
you, sir.
It's
my
just
God,
like,
we don't have these in America land.
They don't have public transport. She's like, wow, this bus is smaller than my car. That's Americans like walk into a bus and are like, why is this car so small?
Yeah.
No, first of all, just their general.
I bet you couldn't even kill any protesters with this.
That is true. Their general demeanor is just well, mean is the operative word. They're just so mean. They're just like, they have absolutely like no interest in.
Look, well, Michael, they're bus drivers, number 1, and number 2, they live in Coventry.
I know. It makes sense. But so the other thing is that I would like go on because I'm somebody who likes to minimize confusion. So I basically was like, well, let me work out exactly where it is that I should be getting off to get to this place. Like what stop. So I used the old Google Maps, which they have nowadays, and it tells you if you Google get to this place via public transport, it says get off at this stop. So I'd walk out the bus driver and say, hey, can we get 2 singles to, or return if there was a cause for it. I'd say, can we get 2 singles to this stop? Pretty simple, right? And every single one of them, when I mentioned a stop on the bus route they were driving, looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language and was like, what? Like I was like, I think it was basically like Dearborn Avenue or something. And it was literally the name of the stop. And I was like, hey, can we get 2 singles to Dearborn Avenue? And the guy was like, what? We don't go there. Wait, no. What? We don't go there? What are you on about, you bloody crazy person? And
you fucking southern bastard, you.
I know, yeah, exactly. And I was just like, and then they were just like, oh, tell me a place like nearby to it. So I'd like look on Google Maps again to be like, okay, here's a place near to it. Or like I'd say the place near to it. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess it's near here. And they'd be like, oh, okay, don't worry, we're going that way. And then I get on the bus, and it would take us to the actual stop. Like literally, it would take us to the exact stop I had mentioned. And I just don't understand how they can be bus drivers who drive these routes, and when you literally tell them the name of a bus stop on their route, they just have no idea what you're talking about. Very strange. And the other thing is, and this is even weirder, we went to go on, and I said, obviously 2 singles, blah, blah. And then I went to pay with my card, and they said, oh, you can only pay for 1 ticket with 1 card. And I was like, at first I thought they must think I had like a bus card, because obviously if you had a bus card, you 1 bus card per ticket, obviously. But I was like, no, it's not a bus card, it's just a debit card. And they were like, yeah, you can only use 1 debit card to pay for 1 ticket. If you want to pay for 2 tickets, you need to use 2 debit cards. Which is
so stupid.
Yeah, it's the most bizarre rule. I have not, like, literally, like, I am so confused why that is a rule. And as far as I can tell, it's only a rule in Coventry. And I don't.
What if you want to buy you want to buy a kid's ticket or something like that?
Yeah,
surely that must be allowed.
Yeah, I have no idea. And then so basically, okay, so to be fair, so we actually went on 3 bus rides. I'm making it sound like it was a big part of the trip, but it wasn't. We went on 3 bus rides. But to be fair, we would have gone on more, but by the 3rd one, I was like, I can't be doing with this. And then, so I had to pay with cash, which obviously, I don't carry around cash. This is a post-COVID world. Nobody has cash anymore.
Michael,
but I had
have to say, quite a lot of this is going to get cut.
Small amount of cash.
Well, I don't want it to be cut. I mean, because I remember once at Wetherspoons, I once paid in cash, and then the people behind me were like, "What's going on? Is the card machine broken?"
See, this is very, very relatable. See, this is the kind of observational comedy that people love.
That little bit from Dylan staying in. All your stuff, Michael's getting cut.
Oh God. Anyway, and it's the final thing, is the fact that they very much do not take any pride at all in their historical architecture. And here's why this is really funny to me, because as we all know, I'm from Milton Keynes, and Milton Keynes is very invested in trying to grab onto any semblance of actual history. We have an old Roman villa in one of our parks, and they're just so crazy about it. Look, Romans, I swear this place existed before the 1960s. So my shock when I go to Coventry, and literally there's this information board that says it's Whitefriars Monastery, and it's this monastery from the 13th century. It's a little information board explaining all this stuff, and I look up and it's this old building with broken windows. It's boarded up and it has graffiti all over it, and it is surrounded by a ring road motorway. It was almost, and this is what I said to my fiance to to provide some justification for the fact we were here. I was like, it's almost interesting to be in a place where you can just see an actual established history be so transparently neglected. And actually, also, that reminds me, we saw at several points, and this was again, this is not a criticism, this is a real positive. At several points, we saw this one person. I can't say their name. I'll say their first name was Lucy, but obviously I don't want to say their full name, even though apparently their full name is plastered all over Coventry. It was Lucy Blank is a slag. and the best bit is, there was this there were these old castle ruins called Caledon Castle, and it was there's a park on the outskirts of Coventry called Caledon Castle Park, with these old castle ruins there, and again it was absolutely covered in graffiti and beer cans and everything, and on the inside of one of the walls, that was an archway in one of the ruins of the walls, and we walked through it and it just said list of confirmed slags.
You know what, Michael?
And Lucy was there.
Wow. No, not Lucy. Full name as well, Michael, and surname?
No, I can't. Well, yeah, it was her full name there, which again technically means I could say her full name, but
you know what? You're being a gentleman and not doing that, not exposing Lucy.
Not exposing her as the confirmed slag.
But
she's well known across Coventry.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was doubting whether it was a good idea to take your fiancée to fucking Coventry, but now she's got a true picture of what Britain is actually like.
I know.
More so than loads of graffiti everywhere just with a random person is a slag. That is the Britain I know.
I know.
More than any other.
To be fair, it was quite funny, and to be fair, the thing is, she'd already been to Oxford.
So this must have compared very nicely.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, it was kind of in a way, I guess what I wanted, and I'm kind of proud of this, is because I feel there's a certain conception some Americans might have of the UK, which is that it's basically Oxford and London.
Disneyland.
Yeah,
exactly. As one said, there's one person on Twitter was how can England's like Disneyland? Just look at their town centres. Yeah. And it's just so farcical for them to compare it to Disneyland in the first place. But yeah, that is
so basically England. I feel like if every British person did this, one American at a time, we could give them a more accurate perception of what the UK is like.
Yes, I think so. But anyway, thank you for your tales of Coventry, Michael.
Thank you.
Did you see Coventry's
Coventry
number one tourist poll?
He's going to say his joke again.
No, I wasn't. I was just going to talk about the number one. Oh yeah, the supermarket trolley.
Yeah. I thought that's where you're going.
But of course,
number one on TripAdvisor.
But of course, I'm talking about, the Rico Arena.
I knew you were going to say the Rico Arena because that's the only fucking thing you'd know in Coventry, isn't it? The Rico Arena.
I think we did see it because I saw an arena-looking place, and I said to myself, "That looks like an arena."
Yeah, it's probably the Rico Arena. Anyway, Michael, thank you for telling us about your tales from Coventry. Yeah, I don't know how much is going to stay in, but whatever stays in will be good. I can guarantee that. Anyway, I want to read an email I got from YouTube recently concerning the Pope is gay.
Oh, really?
Well, I say recently. It was like 2 weeks ago, and I just forgot to mention it last week. I was going to bring it up, but of course, Michael and Dylan, you remember our episode 30. Disney gay parody songs.
Yes. Oh, did we get a copyright strike?
Well, I told you about this, Michael, and I'm gonna tell Dylan and everyone else here. So I got this email from YouTube. Copyright claim. Your video has been blocked in some countries. Pig 30 gay was the name of the video at that stage. So this is the message I got from YouTube. Are you nervous, Dylan? By the way, are you nervous about this?
Oh, which countries we're going to get blocked in?
Yeah, well, let's see. There's a reason why I didn't tell you, because it wasn't that important, but it is quite funny. Hi, the Pope is gay. A copyright owner using Content ID has claimed some material in your video. As a result, your video has been blocked in some countries. This means that your video is still up on YouTube, but people in some countries may not be able to watch it. This is not a copyright strike. This claim does not affect your account status. So that's good. That's good.
Good.
Video title, Pig 30 Gay. Copyright content, 1 million love songs. Claimed by SME. Blocked country. Guess only one country, Dylan. Guess which country blocked it?
North Korea.
The Philippines.
No, I'd say it's a gay love song. So, what do you think?
China.
It would be China.
No.
It's Iran.
The thing is, Michael, I've already told you this, so have you just forgotten?
I think I have just forgotten.
Great,
I try to forget things as fast as possible, so I get to be surprised.
It'd be the United Arab Emirates.
No, a country that really hates gays so
Israel.
much.
Israel.
What country really? Ukraine.
No, the other one.
Russia.
There we go, Russia. Why this can happen?
Isn't like everything blocked in Russia at the moment, though?
Yeah, that is true,
here's the thing. SME. That's the thing. This was claimed by SME, which was the company responsible for 1 million love songs. So of course that makes sense, because it's a copyright strike. So what I think is like there has been, I wasn't aware, there clearly has been some sort of what's the word? Not blockade, like
blackout.
Blackout, yeah, I guess, of fucking songs from this company SME. Censorship, the censoring. So Russians cannot listen to 1 million love songs, and they also can't listen to, because of the fucking sanctions, I guess, on them. They can't listen to our gay parody song of a million love songs, and all of those. Because I didn't remove it because I was like, no, I'm not gonna compromise. Just so the Russians.
You're braver than Zelensky.
It's tough.
I know.
It's tough.
I know.
Putin needs to back down.
I was like, no,
let the Russians listen to our gay parodies.
I know.
Hold on a minute. I thought he was against cancel culture.
Is Zelensky against cancel culture? He isn't. He's pro cancel culture. Zelensky.
Yeah.
He wants to cancel the Russians.
He does. That's what he wants to do.
Cancel being invaded. How intolerant.
I know, right? But yeah, so basically I didn't take the video down, obviously, because you know what? I stand with the Ukrainian people. The Russians are not going to get to listen to our gay parody songs, and maybe that will be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
What are you doing, by the way?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You just went, were you like...
No,
Oh, he's banging his chest. That's what he's doing.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I'm agreeing with what Luke said.
Yeah,
it resonates with my heart, so I'm doing
now Abramovich has sold
I
Chelsea.
thought you were just doing very irregular masturbation jokes. Just...
yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I was saying maybe this will be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and maybe after Putin sees that his peoples cannot view our Pope is Gay episode 30 video, Disney gay parody songs compilation plus gay love songs, he will stop the invasion of Ukraine. But, of course, 2 weeks have passed, and I doubt, it'll have changed his mind, unfortunately. Yeah.
Ruski.
Thank you for that contribution, Dylan.
Hey, suck my dick.
Okay. Well, we've actually got something for us to do today. This isn't just going to be a freewheeling episode.
Is it other men?
Actually, no.
Is it Porn Comic Noel?
That is
isn't this literally like the same one we did last time? But like, is it number 2 or what?
It is.
I want that on incognito.
Why is there yeah, I've got it in incognito mode.
Bro, I don't care. Who are you hiding it from, Dylan? Who's gonna care?
I don't know. I just Jesus can see my internet history.
Yeah, but not on incognito, I guess.
Let's get the VPN on.
This is going to be No Way Out. What?
I think Dylan finds it funny.
What, Dylan?
I just like the cover art for it.
Yeah, this is No Way Out.
There's nothing wrong with it. We could use it as clickbait and it'd be fine.
I know. This is No Way Out Chapter 4. Of course, previously we have done No Way Out Chapter 3. That was on episode.
That's what Michael was thinking about.
Yeah, that was episode 27. And Dylan, of course, you remember the characters.
I love how it doesn't beat about the bush. It just goes straight in for the kill.
Well, right above that, Dylan, right above that, there's a little bit of text. Can you see that?
Porn comic, No Way Out, Chapter 4, Crazy Dad 3D. Sonny decided to finally fuck his mother and do it in the kitchen, despite the fact that Dad is at home. He sucked the mother, which aroused her very much, then licked her pussy and already inserted his penis there. Mom liked it very much and did not wait for the moment when they could repeat it.
Oh dear.
Okay. So that's what's going down in Chapter 4. Of course, we're going to role play it yet again. Remember the characters from last time, Dylan?
Yeah. Am I the son?
Michael is the son. I'm the father, and I'm not really involved in this chapter. I have to say, it's more of a Dylan Michael thing because Dylan is, of course, the mother.
Okay. So Luke's just going to be the jerking off.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's why I really get you to read these comics.
Yeah, so he listens back to them.
I can listen back.
Let's just read the disclaimer. All characters of this porn comic are fictional and are over 18 years old.
That's good.
That is good, you know. Yeah.
They play roles according to the plot of the comic.
Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing a disclaimer on like a site one time. A site. Similar to how Luke found this, I imagine. It was like, all characters are over 18 years old, even when explicitly said not to be.
Yeah, they're just lying. That little kid, she's just lying. She's actually not 11. She's 19 years old. Yeah,
it's just a joke.
It's just a joke. Anyway, let's skip the first 3 panels, guys. Let's skip the first 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
go straight into it.
Yeah, and let's go to where the son is saying, "Come here, mummy." So, Michael, if you will.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Come here, mummy. You look so hot, just wearing these panties.
But son, we should go to your room.
Next time, Mum. Today, I want to fuck you here in the kitchen. This is my thought bubble. I need to convince her now.
Yes.
My son, it's very dangerous if you're... Oh, it's my favourite line again. If your dad catches us, he kills us both.
This is again a thought. Now she will not resist.
I do not believe this. My own son kissing me on the mouth.
Okay, yeah, it's a lot of you.
Holy shit! He kisses so well.
This is all you, Dylan.
Oh, wow.
This is so good.
Oh wow, suddenly this... Okay. Mum, you are perfect.
Ha! My son, you kill me with pleasure.
Okay. Ha! Mum, your body drives me crazy. This huge and beautiful ass. Rub.
Rub.
Rub. Okay.
That was the best ever.
Mum, do you feel... Do you feel my cock wanting to invade your cunt?
Ha! Ha!
Rub. Ha!
Ha! Yes, son. I feel your cock almost entering my cunt.
It's just such a not sexy word. Like, it's not a nice word.
Got my face.
Nice. Your dick is rock hard. Almost tears my panties.
I don't know why she's thinking that when she's addressing, but whatever. Ha!
I can no longer resist. I want my son's cock inside me.
Rub.
Ah! Dennis, my
Oh, no.
love. Do what you want to do to me.
Here we go. Here's where it gets really interesting.
Come on, honey, before I regret it.
Slop. Okay, that's a good noise. Slop.
Ha! Holy shit!
Slop.
Ha! Ha!
Slop.
Ha! Please, son, fuck me now. Yes, Dennis.
Fuck.
Yes. Fuck your mum.
Fuck. Ha! Mum, your cunt is so hot. Fuck.
Fuck. Ah, fuck my cunt. Fuck me harder.
Fuck. I felt like this was... I mean, I know we've established this was written by probably people who don't speak English as their first language, and I feel like that's the main explanation for why they think, like, cunt is, like, a sexy word.
I know,
like,
yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, wait till the end. The end is so good. But
Okay.
anyway.
I just love that he kills you if he sees us. Like, is that foreshadowing or is that just she just knows?
Oh, we'll see.
It doesn't end well.
Maybe we'll see in chapter 5.
With pleasure. Fuck.
Ha! Yes, son. Fuck me.
Fuck. Your cunt is so tight.
Ha! Yes, son. It's very good.
Mum, this is so good. Fuck. I can't believe we're having sex, Mum. Fuck.
Go on.
It's so good to fuck you, Mum. Fuck.
Ha! This is wrong. We are mother and son.
Wait, no.
Fuck.
I feel like that's already been established
Yeah.
many times already.
Yeah.
But it's just to set up the next line, Dylan, to show how much she's loving it.
But I cannot resist. Fuck me, son.
You didn't do ha. You gotta do your ha.
Ah!
Ha!
Fuck.
Glad you like it, Mum. Let's fuck whenever you want. Fuck.
I think I'll want it every day.
Ha!
We're about to see the
fuck.
thumbnail that I propose. It's coming up.
For fuck's sake.
There's the thumbnail.
Oh, good.
Just above the last line.
Finally, she is mine.
His kiss is so good.
Slop.
Ah, your tongue is magic.
Slop.
Ah, son, I need your cock inside me.
Ha! That's really good. Fuck.
Ha!
I'll never stop fucking you. Fuck.
Son, I don't want you to stop either.
Fuck.
Son, I'm going to come.
You didn't do the ha, Dylan.
Ha!
There we go. Just ha! I'm going to. That seems like it should have been I'm going to too, but they save time.
Yes, son, inside mummy.
Wait till you see the next panel. Who's
There's a very-
watching?
There's a clown.
A guy in a clown makeup
Clown
watching.
mask. Just like outside the window.
It just needs to be like cutting his wrists and it'd be perfect.
Ha! And then this is a very realistic ejaculation sound. Splish.
Splish.
Ha! Splish.
I feel your semen filling my womb.
I have to say, another very realistic dirty talk line for actual sex between two normal people who speak English as their first language.
I'll wait till you see what's coming up next.
We've all heard that classic, I feel your... Okay. Oh no, it's some giant sperm. Like, those sperm cells are like bigger than his dick.
Go on.
Ha!
A new member in the family, question mark.
Ah.
Oh wait, so this is... Surely you're going to be the clown guy then.
I am. Holy shit. That will be better than I thought.
Oh, wow. Oh no.
This is the line. This is the line.
Ha!
Wow. It's very semen inside me.
It just so is. Wow.
It's very semen inside me.
Oh wow, and now it's the next morning.
The next morning. Yes.
Wow, she likes to tease me. I'll fuck that ass the minute Dad leaves.
Here we
I
go.
will point out, he hasn't put it in her ass yet.
Do you want to fuck Mummy, little naughty?
The Dad's thinking of cars.
I'm thinking of a car. That's what I'm doing as the dad. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
a car right now.
And I'm thinking, you're so hot, Mum. Oh wow, there's so much thinking here.
Yeah.
Do you want to fuck Mummy, little naughty?
I can't believe I'm fucking this wonderful woman.
Honey, the breakfast was great. Thanks.
Glad you like.
Everything Mummy does is so tasty, Dad. Definitely, can I say, definitely over 18 years old.
Yeah.
Everything Mummy does.
Yes, son. Take care of your mother while I'm at work.
Look at that face. I will take good care of her, and I'll do whatever she wants. He looks so threatening. Look at him, like leaning forward.
You know what I want, little naughty.
Oh, you added the little, Dylan.
Oh wow.
Oh right.
Yeah, she just said naughty.
He's improvising. This
I
is
know,
like,
right?
This is like the you talking to me scene from Taxi Driver.
Minutes later.
I'm a bitch. I became the mistress of my own son.
Classic inner dialogue or monologue, I should say.
Now I want to know who says trum.
Oh, this is me. Trum. That's why.
What? What is that noise?
Crash.
I do not know, Mum. I'll see what it is.
For fuck's sake. Oh no, you again.
I see you remember me.
You bastard bandit. Release my father. Don't you hate me, a bastard bandit?
Shut up.
That's what I'm going to say when I get home invaded by a guy dressed up as the Joker. You bastard bandit.
You know what I just love is I just love a genre change as well in the middle of the story.
Shut up, cheeky brat. I know you're getting along. You should thank me for my first visit.
Oh no! Please, don't say anything more.
End.
Wow.
Continues on.
What I like about this is that there is a favourite option at the bottom, and apparently 3 people have favourited it. Which is the same number of people who are reading it. Oh no. I just want it on the record, okay? I clicked the comic once, just then, to scroll down, and it brought a pop-up that says, your system is seriously damaged. 7 viruses detected.
Oh yeah, it came up for that with me as well.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Click the remove virus button. I guess I need to download this antivirus software. Clearly, it's the only thing that's going to stop my computer having a virus.
I guess so. But yeah, if you want to share this on Twitter, Michael, you can, by the way, this comic.
Oh, thank you for giving me that option.
But yeah, so that's chapter 4 in the books.
Oh, I can't wait for chapter 5.
We'll see what happens in chapter 5. Again, my favourite line was, of course, it has to be the one and only, wow, it's very semen inside me.
You know, it is so true, though.
I can feel your semen filling my womb.
Yeah, it's not good.
Shout out to Crazy Dad 3D, you've done it again, sir.
Yeah.
You've done it again.
How does he come up with this stuff?
It should be pointed out, by the way, that the dad is probably the least crazy person in these stories.
Oh, so far.
Oh, so far, yeah, that's a good point.
Well, wait to see what happens in chapter 5. when maybe Bandit will reveal. Don't look at the chapter 5, guys. You have to promise me not to do that.
I can't. I don't want to know until the time is right. Until the time is right.
Okay. That's No Way Out chapter 4 done. I hope we enjoyed that. I certainly did. And again,
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will. Like Michael said.
It was alright.
Oh, it was all right, Dylan. I'm sorry.
Very good.
I'll try and get you better material next time. Anyway, let's do the topics. Who should go first? Who's got a good topic?
Not me. My topic's terrible.
Do I ever have a good topic, Luke?
Okay, well, neither do I really. So this is
okay. I've got a topic. There's kind of two parts to it. It's inspired by, of course, I mentioned this to Luke already. We were reviewing Face Off, and basically he did point out the topic was a bit broad. So that's where I kind of realised that obviously one of the things going on with Face Off is that they ruin each other's lives by, or at least Nicolas Cage's main motivation is to screw up John Travolta's life by impersonating him. And that's what I then thought would be a good topic. So, this is my topic. So, what I'm wondering is, assuming that we could all ruin each other's lives by having some kind of face-off ability where we become the other person visually to the human eye, what would you do to most efficiently and ruinously destroy the other person's life? So, we did just have a quick moment to establish who's doing who. So, Dylan, you're doing me. Luke's doing you, right? And I'm doing Luke. So, who wants to go first? Dylan,
don't everyone jump in at once. I'm getting Michael banned from Coventry. No, I'm gonna go on. Well, the thing is, actually, it'd probably be quite easy to ruin your life, Michael.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, see, I feel like I'm the obvious one.
You're an established YouTube media personality, so obviously all I need to do is log onto YouTube and get. Actually, no, I might have some fun with the channel first before I demonetize and delete everything. Yeah.
Come out as trans.
Come out as trans. I swear, I once saw one of your followers said something like that because if you like your long hair or something.
No, yeah. I get comments sometimes saying that I'm actually secretly in the closet.
That'll be a good one. I'll get your haircut. I'd get it all shaved off. Because I imagine it took a long time to grow.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, that would be it would really ruin my life having short hair. Yeah. To be fair, I like how the first thing. I like how that's what you think of as like for you, the worst things that could happen is losing your hair.
Once it's gone, you can't grow it back, Michael. That's
everyone knows that your hair is your inner strength.
Yeah, that's the only thing that matters. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, okay, so I like that, yeah. I lose, and to be honest, yeah, having just in general, not so much hair would be the worst thing to ever happen to somebody, so I can understand why that would ruin my life. Okay, I feel like I should not, I mean, I could go last because it's my topic, or maybe I should go in the middle because it's my topic. Luke, do you have an idea yet?
Not really, not a good one now.
Okay, well, to be fair, bear in mind that the standard so far is cutting my hair. Okay. So yeah, I mean, see the difficult thing for you, Luke. See, I feel like
you can't ruin my life because it's already ruined.
Right, no. Yeah. See, what I'm thinking about is the fact that I was just thinking. See, one of the issues actually, I was going to be like, I'd go and join the Ukrainian Foreign Legion. But what I've realized, obviously, is the thing is, it's worth bearing in mind that actually you don't assume control of the person's body. You just have to look like them. Yeah. So what I was kind of thinking I could do is.
So I can't do any of those things I propose to do to you then?
Well, no, you kind of could. I mean, the issue for you really is that you don't actually have access to my YouTube channel, which, to be fair, you wouldn't have. Channel. Yeah, but I mean, maybe you could work out once you look like me, And we'll assume that, like, for example, that, you know, I would actually be tied up or something. So, like, I wouldn't be able to stop you. So you would have free reign to ruin my life. I think maybe you could, once you look like me, get access to my phone. And, like, I'm sure you could work something out to get access to my YouTube channel.
You could just go to Michael's house, like, you know, kill him or kidnap him or whatever. And then I assume you don't have to log into your YouTube. Yeah.
You gotta ruin Dylan's life.
Well, I mean, I have been holding back, Dylan, and I'm going to continue to do so.
Oh wow!
So I think obviously Dylan's job is very important to him.
It really is. He's so proud of it.
He loves being a janitor.
I've got so many mops. You wouldn't believe. Honest, yeah.
So I'd have to like steal his brooms. And just steal his mop and bucket and everything. I mean, he can't do his job. And actually, you know,
can I just say, like, a mop and a bucket? You know, that's a wet ass pussy.
You are aware, Luke, that the youth centre does have. I mean, they are substandard. They're not sort of like the standards that I'm used to, but you know, the youth centre does have mops. So you know, you'd have to. What are you going to do there?
Well, interestingly, I think I recall you saying, like, at your youth centre, Dylan, there is just a fun game that the people at the youth centre have for the kids. They have this this maths problem on this blackboard, and you know, and I think what would be really funny is if I, as you, came in to this youth centre, you know, and solved this maths problem on this blackboard.
And then people would have the expectation that Dylan would be good at maths.
Yes, and of course,
which would be disastrous.
We know he's not good at maths.
He's terrible.
And therefore, that, you know, he then would become, you know, like, be thrust into a world, because everyone's like, oh, you should work for the government, you should be a mathematician, you know, or whatever. And he just couldn't live up to those high standards, and he'd become incredibly depressed and eventually kill himself. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know.
Well, yeah, it'd be like the Simpsons episode Bart the Genius.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, admittedly, I actually had a second part, but you know, I wasn't sure. The second part was just for the record going to be like, now it was going to be totally throwing it open so you could ruin anybody's life. So now you would just have the magical ability to take control of like anybody. You can kidnap them and steal their face. Do we have okay, Dylan looks like he's enthused by that, so we'll do that one quick.
So there's this person that I used to know who really liked bikes. I think. I think we could do something there, like something that involved getting rid of all the bikes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, make it look like him, and you know, I don't know, maybe sign him up for. You know, I don't know. You could come up with something. I'm sure you could come up with something.
You know, I recall it like the other day having a conversation with another colleague, and you know, one of the other janitors while we we're kind of mopping away, and it's kind of like this person had a kind of very us against them mentality against cyclists, because we were talking about like our disdain for cyclists on the road, and I just found it funny. This very, you know, they keep taking, you know, our road and that sort of thing. And I just love the whole us versus them kind of.
That is quite
one
funny,
of them or one of us.
Yeah. I think, you know, I just feel really strongly that I would have to be. See, I think obviously this is the really obvious route to go now, which is like a politician or public official. I think one of the things I would consider doing is going back in time as Will Smith and going to the Oscars and slapping Chris Rock. But alternatively,
that would ruin that, man.
Yeah. I was thinking I would just like be Keir Starmer and go on like a massive anti-Semitic rant. So just fully go for it.
That'd be really funny.
just and then I'd like go back to the hospital, the secret hospital, swap faces back with him, and just be like, okay, go off and do your thing.
No, go on an anti-Semitic rant, but still say at the end, and we support Israel, and watch nobody care.
That would be funny, actually. Yeah, like the Jews, the Jews control everything, and you know, and it's like, but Israel's cool.
Yeah,
that sounds like a good plan. Yeah,
that is literally right-wing politicians across the Western world. Yeah. But yeah, I think I would probably become Joel Glazer.
Okay. Oh, I was thinking something to do with the Glazers.
Yeah, I'd become Joel Glazer. And then, I don't know, I'd get caught with just walking in the middle of a busy street with a briefcase, and the briefcase it just spills open, and there's like a ton of child pornography all in the briefcase, and
that's brilliant.
And oh no, how did this get here? And I'd do it right outside like the fucking like the Sunday
Old
Times.
Trafford.
Yeah, Old Trafford.
Yeah, I was thinking
The
that,
fans will love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More like not old enough Trafford.
Yeah. And then I'd call, because the Glazers are part of the family, and so I'd then call my brother and be like, I'm so sorry, Avram. I dropped the suitcase I was going to give to you, to implicate everyone.
This would work well with my one, because I would then specifically reference this in my anti-Semitic rant.
Yes.
And also, if Dylan wants me to, I could say that one of Labour's policies is to ban bicycles.
I mean, to be honest, I think we need to do something about these bikes. We need to get these bikes off the road.
Dylan's a proper Tory.
# burn the bikes.
But I think that'd be good. That'd be a really good way to destroy Joel Glazer's life, and he'd be forced to sell Manchester United, and then they'd win everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Glory,
what do we think of my topic? My if you were in Face Off and your only objective was to ruin people's lives, how would you do it? Topic. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, pretty. I mean, I always go first on it. I'm gonna say a 7.
Really? Dylan, you got so harsh. Like, I thought, you were laughing, having fun, and suddenly it's a 7. What is this, Dylan? You crazy man. I mean, I think it was funny. I thought it was inventive, even though I literally stole the idea from a film. So I'm gonna, and also I think my Coventry topic was great too, even though that wasn't technically a topic.
Coventry was a solid 8 for me.
Yeah. Damn it. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna give it an 8. I felt like it was a fun topic. Personally, I didn't think it was a 7 at all.
You know what? I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I think it was good.
Wow.
That's what we gave. That's what we gave from you in Absentia. It was an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So that's good. Yeah. Anyway. So I was going to be like, Dylan should do his topic next on account of because of the fact that you weren't here, but now you are here. So who's next topic?
I will go next. I think. It's like what they said in The Simpsons. Bart can go second because his will probably be the weakest. So mine's a very meta topic. Are we ready for a very meta topic?
Mine's kind of meta as well,
So
okay,
I'm ready for gone before you because there's a risk that we're doing the same thing. So that's why I'm going to go before you.
I don't think we are.
So,
go on.
Mine is what actually makes a good topic, because I'm scratching my hair out. I'm doing that like science thing with all like the you're like measuring up all the formulas or whatever, formulae, the actual plural of formula, by the way.
Formulatrixes, it is.
And I'm just trying to think, I'm looking at some of my previous scores. I'm trying to think, I've tried stories from the past, kind of gone okay. Kind of debates, kind of like Stole Michael's should we have capital punishment? That went all right. And then what I thought was a really safe bet, which didn't go particularly well last week, was the kind of what's your $1 million app idea? The kind of what's this? Generates a nice bit of discussion. Everyone's thinking about something. We all think of something funny, have a bit of a laugh, and think, oh, that's a good topic. But low scores. So
what score did you get? I can't remember. Did I give you?
I can't remember. I gave myself a higher score, because I think I wanted to balance it out.
Yeah,
more
I remember.
And get a total that I felt I deserved more.
Yeah, you ask a good question. I mean, to be fair, I thought that. I think everyone can agree that the whose life would you ruin in a face-off scenario was an 8 out of 10 topic, but some cold, stingy bastard gave it a 7. So it's just like I am so confused by that personally. Yeah, I mean, I suppose one of the issues, to be fair, is that you can't predict how people will respond to things, or like part of the issue. I would almost say like maybe the trick to a topic is almost like my attitude is not to overthink it too much, because the way I look at it is kind of like things might spin off. I guess like one of the things you want to entertain is like whether or not like stuff can spin off a bit from the topic to get to an entertaining place. So in many ways, I suppose you could say, yeah, the best topic. But then that's a risk, obviously, because if the topic doesn't spin off anywhere, then you're just left with a boring topic.
What gets rated, though? Because we've discussed this before. Is it the initial topic, or is it the destination of the topic?
Yeah. I think there are See, my attitude has always been, actually, it should be really where the topic ends up, rather than like, I don't really think that the topic we're necessarily rewarding the person who comes up with the idea for the topic. I feel like we're just reflecting on overall in a more general objective sense. Like, it was talking about like how there was nothing interesting on like a particular day or whatever, and I looked and there was like a special day in Azerbaijan called Stephen and Companions Day, and I was like, that sounds like the bootleg Azerbaijani version of Sex and the City.
Hey Stephen, where are your companions?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Is Lake still with us, by the way?
I kind of assume he disappeared.
No, I am here. I'm just listening to you. I'm enjoying myself listening.
That's nice.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let's see.
Do you have any input on what makes a good song? Since you kind of, you've got all the stats in front of you, you've got all the numbers, all the figures,
and of course I won last time.
What was your topic again? Remind me.
No, in the previous season, in season 1.
So what was your kind of general theme of topics? Because you got your topic bank there.
Just stuff that interests you naturally. Stuff to do with, I guess, gayness. Stuff to do with porn.
Gayness, yeah, there you go. Gayness, things that interest. I think I've given you quite low scores on those things, because it's like you sometimes bring up things that interest you and Michael, which I'm kind of like, it's something I'll listen. I'll not.
Yeah, the thing is, I never, like, Michael got really good topic scores last time. So yeah, I just make sure it's something that is inherently interesting, and maybe if you make it, a little bit gay, or something to do with porn, like I said, you can't really go wrong.
I never thought on a podcast called The Pipe is Gay to think about making the topic a bit gay.
Are you writing that down?
Yeah, get gay written down. Games is another idea, because I know that's like, what's your favourite month? Something that gets everyone gets the creative juices flowing. I think it's always a good one there.
Yeah, is that it?
I don't have anything else to say.
Okay, well, I've contributed.
I just kind of finished mid-sentence. I was like, I don't actually have anything. You ever get that where you're just talking and then you just kind of like, oh, actually, yeah. I don't know where the sentence is going, and you kind of get to the middle and then you're just like, oh, actually, I've kind of said everything I need to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that I'm sure we've all been through before. I'm sure it's something that's a regular occurrence.
No, but I mean, I've said all I think I need to say on that, really. I mean, What about you, Michael?
This was I'll tell you what makes a good topic. Not this one. I think it's just random, to be honest. Like, I really don't think. I mean, I just don't. I think the trick is just not to overthink it and just have fun.
There's so many topics that have been lost to the absence of the abyss.
Good job.
It's just such an easy word to say.
Abyss.
You could say that was abysmal. Well, let's get ranking.
Dylan, you go first.
Solid 5 from me.
Wow, that may be your lowest score you've ever given anyone. I think it is. I know you gave yourself a 0 one week. So 5 for Dylan. What about you, Michael?
It's half this kid.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess I'll give it a 6.
Okay, and I think I'm going to give it a 5 as well. So
Thank you.
That gives Dylan a grand score of 16.
Nice.
You started off well. Week 1, Dylan, you got 24. Then it's gone down to 19, and now 16. In season 2, of course. I mean,
this is relegation form. This, I'm.
Yeah.
I'm like you're like Liverpool or Man City, and I'm just Norwich or Everton or something. I'm just.
So my topic this week, I'm going to send. So do you know on our video? Well, not just on our videos, on any video, guys, we have you can get subtitles.
Yes.
Computer.
Yes.
Computer-generated subtitles, and of course,
that's been a thing for a while, though, hasn't it?
Yes,
yeah, it's been a thing for a while. Yeah.
But what I love is, of course, the YouTube generates these subtitles and does them for our gay parody songs.
Oh, I love it.
And I don't know, maybe it's just me. I found this very funny, them generating the lyrics from our parody song. So I'm putting the first screenshot in the chat. You'll be able to see now. What does that say from our gay Beatles parody?
It says, "Now I want to stick the bat up my ass because I'm gay."
You see, this is also a callback to another topic. You know, it's always good to have have things prepared for your topic.
Still thinking about his. Yeah. Now I want to stick the bat up my ass because I'm gay.
Isn't that just great that YouTube has put that in?
I can't. Yeah, where so what was?
I put it in the Skype chat.
What were the original lyrics there?
Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But maybe you actually sang those as your parody lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I did. Those lyrics, Dylan, are the lyrics I sang.
Oh, sorry. I thought.
Good.
Good.
Which been good. What did you think it was?
I thought it was like an example because sometimes the lyrics are wrong. Or sorry, sometimes the auto-generated subtitles are wrong in humorous ways. So I actually thought that's where you were going. I thought it was going to be
That's what I thought. I was thinking you'd done something that was kind of funny, and then it's given like an even funnier one.
No!
On the YouTube.
No. This is just what we've actually said in our gay parody. I just use examples.
This sounds very narcissistic.
Yeah, I've just used examples of mine, by the way, because
that's great.
So, because I thought you could do it for yours, and it would be fun to look at. See
the place where the rainbow meets HIV.
And isn't it great that YouTube has generated that?
It doesn't say HIV though; it just says HIV.
HIV.
Oh yeah, see the place where the rainbow meets HIV. Yeah, to be honest, it's kind of like I'm actually impressed at how accurate it is. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not all accurate. I just chose the bits which were accurate.
It was accurate.
I've saved my third and final screenshot. I've saved the best till last, in my opinion, which is this one, which I found very funny that YouTube generated this. As you can see, what's that?
I love how it's also given us the laughter as well.
Yeah, the laughter. That's great. So what does it say, Dylan?
And also it's the best bit. Funny, the best bit as well is it's superimposed on a picture of Mickey Mouse.
That is quite funny.
What's the line, Dylan?
The line is, and I quote, "I hate Jews." End quote.
Wow.
Good job quoting it.
And then laughter after that. So yeah.
Laughter.
909 on the Disney gay song parody compilation. That's what the.
What was the context there for when? Okay, so 909.
No, that was at the end of his thank you.
Oh yes, one. Yeah. I hate Jews.
Is it okay to say I'm a faggot and then right at the end he says I hate Jews?
Yes.
So, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Again, I just did mine because I would like you to experience it for your songs as well.
Yeah. Don't rob us of that joy.
No, because that was very great for me when I was going through. I enjoyed that a lot. But yeah,
they are blue and sore. Wow.
That's one of mine.
You can have hours of fun with this, with our song.
Well, not hours, but the duration of the song.
Wait, this just says.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so this is just like a random thing. It just says the twist and everything with hands, and I mean he shouldn't have hinted. Which I don't know. I just find that funny, just randomly. Okay, let's see. He shouldn't have hinted anything to Anna, but I feel like we should have had a hint to the audience that he was a bad guy because he seems so nice throughout the entire film up until that's what the twist is, Dylan. Oh, if only someone loved you, yeah, it would be nice if they kind of hinted, just they have some stuff which when you go back and you watch it, you could be like, oh, that's why he did that. I guess, you can't appreciate this much in hindsight. So there we go. There's all the Disney songs done and dusted. All the Disney songs are done and dusted. Nuts Disney, our bread and butter for gay. Nuts Disney is our bread and butter for gay parody songs. Disney, and we will hopefully one day return to that. Yeah, now we're going to do our Valentine's Day songs.
This is great. Michael
Maybe
just reading.
We can
out.
have hours and hours of fun with it then. Yeah.
There you go. You can.
Just reading out as it's coming.
Yeah.
It's just really fun, like reading an actual conversation between three people in just one monotonous voice.
Yes. I like how you got my jabbing at Dylan when he was complaining about you didn't know what Hans was evil, and then I said that's the twist, Dylan, and that you still picked that.
No, but it was the fact that it wasn't foreshadowed. Everything needs to be.
That's what makes a good twist.
Well, no, it's just like, let's just say Anna just turns out to be evil then. Oh, you know, after all of that, as actually, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
Kind of hot.
Bad gal.
Bad
she's 16,
gal.
Michael.
Is anyone else?
But actually, she specified that she's 18. Says that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Well, let's just say
that's fab.
Let's just say that, the demigod from Moana, I can't remember his name, let's just say actually does turn around and say he hates Jews, A character that we like all of a sudden just has this...
Yeah, it's
goes on like this anti-Semitic tirade about... and just turns out to be the bad guy. It's not been foreshadowed, it's not been hinted at. We need more. We need to know in advance that these guys are evil.
Just not enough capacity for 6 million of them to have died.
That is true. Yeah, think about how long it would take to burn all those bodies. It's just crazy.
Hey, Moana, you're welcome for that fact about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I think it's time to finish, guys.
That's what she said.
Let's rate...
That is what she said. That's what she said. What was it? What was the line again? I can't remember.
What line?
What was the line again that the mum said?
Being very semen.
I'm very semen.
I'm very semen in my womb or something.
Very semen.
No, that's two different. That's two different lines. That one of them's I like the feel of semen in my womb.
Yeah, I'm very semen right now or something.
I'm feeling very, as you say, after intercourse, I'm sure.
Yes. That's what. Well, that's what.
One day you will find out, Dylan.
Do you think? I was going to ask you an interesting point. Do you think the person that wrote this has ever,
well, the thing is, they're not English. They're not English, but maybe they've also not had sex.
What he assumes sex is.
Yeah, it's like the worst combination.
Assumes what people say afterwards.
Yeah, basically this guy's like, I've never had sex or met an English person before.
Yes.
If English people did have sex. This is what I imagine it sounds like.
Just not going well there. So can I have a rating, Dylan? Can you give me a rating, please?
No, back in the day, if you wanted subtitles, you'd go onto your TV remote, you put in 808, and that's what you've got, League. A 7. No, an 8. Wow. You can have an 8. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to give myself an 8 as well.
Michael. Okay. I mean, I don't know, I don't want to sound high or anything, but I actually kind of didn't think it was that great, I don't want to sound like a real meanie here, but I just thought, obviously it was really just showing how, I would have found, I would rate it probably an 8 if you'd found really hilarious examples of the auto caption getting it wrong.
That wasn't as funny to me.
Well, I mean, for me, I guess I'll give it a 7, which doesn't make a difference. If I gave it a 6, would that have made a difference?
If you give me a 6, you win, Michael.
If you give it 6, you win. But if we,
that's annoying.
So I like how Dylan, by the way, is recording these now. That's great. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate your work, pal.
Because I want to I kind of was thinking about giving you a 6, but that seems very. Having said that, you do win this a lot. You know what? I'm gonna give you a 6.
Okay, you give me a 6. That? Well, there you go. So that means Michael wins because of that.
What a non-hollow victory.
Michael, his score was 23. My score is 22. So Michael wins this week. And he's won 2 in a row, which is the first time he's ever done that.
The question is...
Now I get to choose a really crap topic for next week.
Okay, Dylan's got to get something.
Who is going to be able to lift the trophy at the end of the season?
Oh, wow. It's a trophy. Yeah.
I guess I'm red because I'm an actual communist and Michael lives in Toryland, so he's blue.
I do live in Toryland, that makes sense. And
Dylan, well, you never know. Maybe Norwich will win the league one year.
And Dylan is white for the White Cliffs of Dover, which is actually where he was born and raised his entire life. the most southern point of the UK. He lived. His parents, his family tried going further north than there once, and they just couldn't handle it. They were like, "Oh no, we're just so southern that we can't even handle the idea of being that far north."
Yeah, it's like when you climb up Mount Everest and you lose oxygen.
Yeah. Dylan actually thinks that that once you go north of the Thames, he considers that the far north. He actually thinks that the other side of the Thames is Scotland.
It's all these people that you meet that go like, "Yeah, I've never been north of the M25, me," is what they say.
Is that
the M25 is a circle?
Yeah, is that something they brag about? Really?
Something that they all brag about in their southernness and their.
Well, that seems silly because it would make sense more for it to be the M4 because that actually goes across the country. Like the M25 is a circle around London, so
no. But I think the joke is that they assume that anything above Watford is the north of the country.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, anything above the Watford Gap is north of the country.
So yeah, it's they are joking. Then it's not an actual brag.
Well, no, because they actually do assume that anything north of London is the north of the country.
To be fair,
there's no Midlands to them. It's just north.
It is true because obviously I'm north of the M25 and you're south of the M25, and I am far more northern than you.
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely. Anyway, let's go to our final thoughts, Michael.
Sure. Yes. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Okay, Dylan?
Well, speaking of horses, my cousin was hospitalised after shoving 28 small plastic horses up his rectum. But thankfully, thankfully, the doctors described his condition as stable.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah. My final thought is that Elon Musk. Elon Musk has bought Twitter, so I mean we're all fucked now. We can't post any more images of him with Ghislaine Maxwell, unfortunately. That's literally why spending $44 billion so you don't get mocked online. That's that is
That's
incredible.
What they call in the business alpha.
I know that is a very alpha move from the very alpha Elon Musk. Also next week we're going to be returning with the topic that got us banned in the thing that got us banned in the first place, which is gay movie parodies.
Not gay movie parodies.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we'll do next week. So see you next week for that. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Curious.